Hello mga stories, welcome back sa ating channel. So, ito ito medyo merong ito na naman tong hindi ko alam kung TLDR ba to o what. At sa mga OP na to, o yung open post. So, ito na naman kay kay Miss Jessica Lee sa content. Ito na ito. Medyo ito naman hinahina na itong anonymous sa post nito, pero sige, basahin na lang natin. Ito naman sabi niya, Jessica Lee's content, not a fan or not a hater. No, also non ex-employee. Okay. But after reading this team's official statement, is so interesting that they're claiming all the BS about her content that she's serving. High quality fillable content with the rare level of depth of the district editorial, voice, etc. etc. with the most popular content series. The Paborito series closely mirrors the Korean variety show Repeat Restaurant. It is concept and execution. It's pretty much the same core mechanics and flow. Rely on the spot, local recommendations, and must have been visited multiple times by the local and not merely a place that are as good online and excluding chain restaurants. Even the editing style is similar. Ito yung similar, yung papakita ko sa inyo, yung similar yun. Almost the same. So, gaya-gaya nila yung mga twinkling yung boxes, yung roulette BGM. I mean, I guess copying content isn't a big deal anymore. These days, cause nothing is original anyway. But it's bothersome how they worded their statement to paint her content as groundbreaking content when it's not. So, okay, sige, basahin na lang natin yung mga comments na dito. So, ito, everything is copy someday these days. What matter is what you do. Need this idea how to interpret as your own, and case as sa case naman ni Miss Jessica is true naman na compare sa ibang food vloggers, may production value naman talaga yung mga videos niya, and decent din siya sa food critic. Hindi yung puro legendary and viral street food na dapat pinupuntahan mo yung dialogue. So, yan. Ito naman ang sabi niya, nag-reply ito. Agree naman sa nothing's original these days. I even said on my last paragraph, but my core issue is a blatant hypocrisy. But both about high standards, thoughtfulness, and distinctiveness, but their content is carbon copy ni another YouTube series. Okay, so I'm not okay, sige, may maraming dyan. I'm not merely saying that the Paborito series copied the concept they reviewing restaurants. Di lang naman food reviews yung concept ng series na yon, di ba? Ang Paborito series replicates the exact street interview format of Repeat Restaurants. She asked people if their local or area they know area well. Number 2, what's their favorite restaurant in this area? Must not be chain restaurant with X number or branches. Number 3, how many times they eaten there, kung ilan na. Number 4, how do they recommend in the menu? O diba, memorize yung script niya. It's because it's the same exact script in the host in the Repeat Restaurants as if every episode's the street interview, because the entire concept of the show as locals about restaurants being so repeatedly. Ito, imagine if JMA producing Running Man, if identical concept, mechanics, editing, and even script, but under the different title, without acknowledging the idea that that's precisely what the Paborito series has done. So, di ko alam kung, kasi bakit mo na compare yung JMA. Ang pag-aalam ko yung JMA, ando lang kasi ng SBS di ba? Yung Running Man, SBS sa South Korean. Yung SBS yung yung ano ba yun? Parang Seoul Broadcasting System ata. Ano ba yung SBS ng Korea? Teka lang SBS Korea. Alam ko Seoul Broadcasting Seoul Broadcasting System, SBS. Yun, 'di ba? Sila yung mga parang yung SBS parang GMA ABS, 'di ba? Ngayon parang nag-tie up sila ng ang SBS sa Running Man, which is wala namang problema dun, is a part of the parang contract, parang ganun, ginamit ko for franchise, ewan. 'Di ba? Ito, ayan, repeat restaurant as filmed in international episodes in Hong Kong and Bangkok. The host has mentioned she wants to film the episode in Boracay. I'm sure if nirelease yun, the dated copy will be undeniable. At pag masarap yun yung mga Pinoy, naku, sabihin nyo lang talaga sila pa yung gaya-gaya, nakakaya. Okay, sorry if sobrang passionate ako dito. I'm really big fan of Repeat Restaurant because of their host, Punja. Si one of the first transgender woman to act in Korean national TV. It's so annoying to see someone profit in her content. Ito, video by Jessica Papa okay, hindi ko pa rito yun. Nasingit pa naman ng gente kahit saan na lang talaga. Ito naman, sabi niya dito, it is ethical, very probably but not illegal. Napaka-unique yung concept, it's just bound and happen. Maging clonation na yan. If not Jessica, then some other YouTuber will take idea on themselves. Napaka-murky din yung copyright laws. Na kahit na-copyrighted ng original show, mahirapan silang ambulin yan, saka madaling lusutan. Another example would be the showroom work. At the fast feed, sila pa yung originate na idea na kumain sila sa tatlong restaurants, yung from last period, so most expensive, tapos ginahin lang Jesus Sunny from the best food show. Hanggang ngayon, ginagawa pa din, wala din naman nangyari, wala nang hinabol na Steven, saka Andrew, diba? Okay, sabi, ayun, ayun. Okay, so, ayun. Sige, tinitingnan ko pa yung Pero sige, ito last na lang to. Ito, last na lang. Sabi na, I feel like Jessica content should be inspired by the show you have mentioned, as well as a number of other food content format. I think your important question is a question transformative enough to make it her own rather than just being a copy. Have been watching the show you referred before. You can be wrong, but I don't think that the people the street that is full recommendations, his idea, anyone can know, excluding the big food chains, asking the person's recommended orders, diba? I think it's a question anyone who asked if they wanted to know the best local food because I don't think that this partition well unique. I don't think anyone can own that. This concerns remind me Illuminati issue on YouTube, where it accuses the other creators in this format or expose videos in the end. The format and editing style we accuse other people is copying was actually used in the industry, some of which used even before. So, ito last na. So, sa mundo ng YouTube, kada na si plagiarism. Kaya nga nasa ka sa slap na YouTube. Ewan ka lang sa TikTok, sa Reels. Di ba may sa short form Okay, medyo, sabihin ko sa'yo, kung sino man yung open na baka napaka-OA mo. Hindi ko kinakampi dito sa, hindi ko kinakampi si Jessica Lee. Kasi parang, alam mo, di lang siya yung parang kinopya Lahat naman yung ibang YouTuber kumakopya Gusto mo isa-isahin ko pa? Alam mo sino-sino? Sino ang kinagaya? Okay? Yan kahit yung kapwa YouTuber, ginagaya. Okay? Alam mo, kung gusto mo ano, kunin ko yung content yun, pero nabura eh. Yung ano, yung pag-compare na between ano, alam mo, yung between US content creators versus yung Pinoy content creators. Alam ko sino-sino yung ano, at saka same, almost the same talaga ang ano content, pero pag-alata na, di ba? Yung same na format, same yung parang editing, almost the same, di ba? Minsan nga, almost same segment eh. Halos parehas eh, di ba? Wala, almost the same talaga. Maraming gumagawa niyan. Pati nga radyo eh. Hindi lang YouTube. Minsan yung, yung mga radio shows. Gusto mo bigyan kita ng example? Bigyan kita ng example ha. Ito, noon pa to. Naalala mo ba naalala mo si Papa Jack ng Love Radio? Ang era noon nung 2007, 2014 ata yun. Pero ganyan, doon pa rin siya, nasa energy na siya ngayon. So, shoutout sa Papa Jackson. So, akala kilala kita. Pero ito sabi natin si Papa Jackson, si Papa Jack noon. 2007, 2008 ata, 2009, yun. Andun, siya yung mga love advice. However, meron pang isa dito na na ganun din yung concept pero iba ang yung advice. Iba yung sa kanya. Kasi meron kasing pananaw dito, meron pang isa which is si DJ Chacha. Nag-compare ko ba? Nag-compare ng Love Beats. Okay. Ngayon, may nag-akusan ba? Wala. Di ba? May na parang may gumaya ba? Meron, gumaya. May inaakusa. Wala. Di ba? Wala naman saan, wala naman nangyari. As long as yung parang, kung segment, yun. At saka wala naman batas na, wala naman batas na kung anong bawal yun. Unless kung merong trademark na, unless may trademark yung parang ika-copyright yung parang brands ng for example yung Jollibee, ginopya mo, yun, may brand yun. Pero yung ganito, yung mga love advice yung walang yun eh. Walang copyright yun eh. 'Di ba? Yan, same din dito sa kanya. Ito, 'di ba, wala naman masama dun eh. Oo. Lalo na sa mga YouTuber, ang dami. Ayaw ko na mag-isa-isa kasi ang daming gumagaya niyan. Yun lang ang masasabi ko eh. Yun lang yun lang ang masasabi ko. Ang daming kasi medyo, nagiging OA ka lang dito. Alam mo yung OP, nagiging OA ka lang dito. Di ko alam kung hate ka o what and hindi eh. Kasi ang daming, yung nakikita mo parang napaka-big deal mo dito eh. No. Kasi hindi naman illegal eh. Iko sana kung kung maigpit ng man kasi yung mga social media, lalo na sa mga Facebook, YouTube. Yung Facebook hindi naman ipapakailaman yan eh. Gusto nila yung engagement, 'di ba? Engagement eh. Yan lang yan. At kahit yung YouTube, gusto nila engagement, like, dislike, engagement din yun, 'di ba? Yun lang masasabi ko na kailangan niyan. Naging okay lang. Yun lang yung masasabi ko. Wala namang issue dito. Naging okay ka lang dito. Yun lang masasabi ko. At sana pag ganyan, di ko na sasabi, I'm not talaga safe. Pero naging okay ka lang dito. Yun lang naman ang masasabi ko. Thank you sa panonood. Like, share, subscribe naman dito. And click the notification na sa akin. Thank you. See you next video. Bye!